A 9-year-old girl walked half a block home. A quiet street, normal evening. She never made it. 16 days later, her body was found. But one detail disturbed investigators the most. Her brand new shoes were gone. For 51 years, no one knew why, until DNA spoke from the grave. She was a 9-year-old, full of energy, always smiling, the kind of child who made friends everywhere. That night felt ordinary, just a quick stop at the laundromat, half a block from home. She had done it before. Nothing about it felt dangerous. Nothing about it felt like the last time. Her name was Debbie Lynn Randall. January 13, 1972. Debbie stood inside the laundromat, waiting, playing, pressing time. Outside, the street was quiet, too quiet. At around 7:15 p.m., she stepped out. That's when it happened. A girl nearby looked up. She saw a man grab Debbie, but she didn't scream. She didn't run, because she thought it was her father. Within seconds, a dark pickup truck sped away, and just like that, Debbie was gone. By 8:30 p.m., something felt wrong. Her mother went looking. What she found wasn't her daughter. Detergent spilled across the ground, small handprint smeared across a car, signs of a struggle, a child who tried to fight back but couldn't escape. The neighborhood erupted. Search parties formed overnight. Hundreds, then thousands joined in. They called it Operation Debbie. But no matter how far they searched, there was no trace of her. 16 days later, a man walking through the woods noticed something unusual. Drag marks disturbed ground. And then he saw her. Debbie's body lay deep in the forest, cold, alone. She had been strangled, taken miles from where she disappeared. But one detail didn't make sense. Her shoes were missing. Not lost, not nearby, taken. Investigators worked tirelessly. Witnesses described the truck. Sketches were drawn. Leads poured in, but nothing stuck. No suspect, no arrest, no answers. Years passed, then decades. The case turned cold. But one piece of evidence remained, a small piece of cloth, forgotten but preserved. DNA breakthrough then came. For years it meant nothing. Technology wasn't ready, but time changed everything. Decades later, investigators tried again. This time they used a new method. One that doesn't just find the suspect, it finds their family. A distant DNA match appeared. Not the killer, but someone connected to him. Investigators built a family tree, branch by branch, name by name, until one person stood out. A man who had lived nearby. A man no one had ever suspected. A man who had been dead for decades. His name was William B. Rose. 24-year-old at that time. Close enough to watch, close enough to wait, close enough to act. He died in 1974. His secret buried with him until investigators exhumed his body, tested the DNA and confirmed it. After 51 years, the truth finally had a name. For Debbie's brother Melvin, time never moved on. For 51 years, he carried one thought. I should have been there. So when the truth came out, people expected anger, but instead, he chose forgiveness. After a lifetime of pain, he chose peace. A man who took her life took her shoes as a trophy. But he couldn't overrun time, because even after death, the truth was waiting. Do you think justice still matters after 51 years? Tell me in the comments. And for more cases like this, Subscribe to Case Files Unraveled.